Made you feel like nobody was there.
Yeah. That's exactly what I felt.
All this power.
Yeah. Fix your game, Froe.
Yeah, come on.
I don't have very much power in that situation.
That's actually a hashtag, by the way.
What?
Fix your game, Froe.
There you go. We'll make it trending.
It's not my game. I don't have any control.
Too late. You're
Too
guilty.
late to say it. To be like, fix your game, bro.
You're guilty by association.
Ah, goddamn it. If Froe wasn't on the prank list, I would just spam signs all over. Just hashtag fix your game, Froe.
Yeah, I put myself on there because I got pranked like 4 times this month, and
Did you? Damn.
I'm just.
I want to
That's
make
why
a
I haven't
banner.
cleaned up- That's why I haven't cleaned up my most recent one yet, which is actually that was the one that I enjoyed the most because I pranked Silnius first, and I wrote a bunch of really funny stuff on signs and stuff, and he came back and like responded to it and did really funny things too. That was easily the best prank I've had. And then there's one where they blocked out all the lights, and my base for a little while there was actually kind of scary because there were a lot of mobs.
Wait, inside your house?
Yeah, they blocked all the lights out.
Like, oh, you have glowstone in the ground.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty smart. Or creative.
And I have like all the caves and stuff lit up in the air, so mobs just spawn crazy.
Underwater temple has so much space. I don't need to fill up the place with it.
Oh, you can find ideas. Just look at Ethos videos.
Oh man.
More
I'll
torches.
give you some thoughts. This leg, though.
I'm not looking at all.
We're at 20 right now.
Yeah, it's significantly better. That's
It's
what
my
the server, we ran out of RAM, that's what the issue was. So every like 10 seconds they'd have to clear the RAM and
Oh, I see.
causing delay. Which the restart's fixed. That's the only way to fix it. So that's why I'm having a forced restart once a day. That should fix it.
I should go and work on the canal. I'm fooling around too much.
I love how Monster is the most vocal about the canal, but you're the one who's actually done 90% of the work.
You want to take all the
I mean,
credit.
Monster helped. He provided me with TNT, I guess.
Like, I want to give him all the credit, but then everybody says that you're the one who does all the work on it.
Who, Monster?
Yes.
I mean, it was like the most awkward. Like, no, it wasn't really awkward. It was just I was just kind of like sad because you know how he laid down the stone foundation for the area near the spawn, and people were just like, "Oh, Monster did so much work. Monster did so much work. So much progress was made by Monster." I'm just like, okay, I just dug everything out and he just laid the blocks, but okay. He didn't even smelt the stone bricks.
You're like,
So
deep.
tomorrow's gonna be a big day.
What's with tomorrow?
They're releasing the first 1.9 snapshot.
Oh, wow. Good times.
For once.
So is this all, like, armor related? Is that what we're looking at?
I don't know what it all is. I haven't been keeping track, but
I heard
I'm
it's all
kinda-
combat.
I've been having the general consensus that it's underwhelming.
It's like,
Underwhelming.
what I've heard is it's all combat related to this
Right,
point.
that's what
Oh.
I've gathered, which
That's
is fine. But you know what
What
I
we-
would want, what I would if I was them, I would just get a team of like 20 people on, and do some really cool just spend like a whole month just thinking out ideas and planning stuff out, and then spend the next 6 months actually doing that.
Who is
Yeah.
raping
Bug
their mic
fix.
right now?
That was me, sorry.
It's okay.
I need to go to Turtle Beach.
There's dual wielding. What is this?
I wish they just made like one large update, just like a huge one, like game changing and stuff.
I kind of wish they would, like
Like the
seriously
Nether
ask
and
the
stuff?
ask the community, like, what do we need
Yeah.
to change instead of just kind of guessing, because that clearly seems like they're just guessing what we really want, or asking 7-year-olds.
Well,
Yeah.
you can
Like-
imagine that's going to get a lot better under Microsoft management, right?
Like,
Microsoft
Well,
usually.
here's my prediction of what's going to happen in the future. Don't necessarily quote me on this, but
too late.
so they're releasing. Oh, they're
He's
releasing.
recording this, man.
It's true.
Like, literally being quoted.
Don't quote me on this recording.
Hold on, if I knew how to pause, I would, but I forgot the button.
What do you use to record, by the way?
I actually, it only cost $40, and I purchased Bandicam, so I don't even have the watermark.
I tried to use Bandicam, and when I would play the playback footage, it was like super fast forwarded. No sound either.
When I had the watermark, it was fine, but the only thing is I had to make sure that the settings were correct, so I'd have to do a bunch of tests, like to make sure that it came out okay and change any settings that didn't come out right. But other than that, it's flawless as far as I can tell. I mean, maybe a lack of bells and whistles, but yeah, it works fine.
Look, I have Fraps right now, which is pretty good. If I was gonna get something, it'd be that because it's only $30 and it works well for it now.
Does it take up a lot of memory, or
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's
Or-
kind of demanding,
or
but
the-
my computer can handle it.
the files are pretty big too? I think
Yeah.
that's the only thing I remember when I was debating what to do. So what would you have Minecraft do, or Microsoft?
Oh, here's what my prediction of what's going to happen now that Microsoft owns it. So they're releasing Windows 10, right? And they're releasing with it a Windows 10 version of Minecraft.
Yeah.
Along with this Windows 10 version, you can play on any, it's cross-platform. So I believe any iOS device, or any PE version or Xbox version works with this version as well. Something similar to that extent. So if you are playing Xbox, you can play with PC players and vice versa.
That will be interesting. It's almost like
be
GTA's
crazy.
like that.
What I see happening is they're
Really?
going to drop the Java support and just use that version.
Essentially, isn't Java dying?
No, it's still, people always say that. No, it's going to be around. It's got a lot of very good uses, and there's no reason to, there's no significantly better thing out there right now.
Too many people have taken college courses on Java.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't.
and programming languages don't go away. I mean, people still program in dead programming languages from the 60s, so.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about because I'm not a programmer. When I heard people
Same
talk
here.
about programming in aloha.pk, I'm just like, okay.
Like,
You're just
remember,
gonna zone out.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
once in a while someone will message me like, can you do this for like this or whatever? And I'll just be like, you're talking to the wrong person about this.
I remember,
I'll just-
like, my
I'll
first
just
computer...
give them BR's forum message.
I think Visual Basic, like, was the first class I ever took. I never got into it, but I had to take an
I know
introductory
Visual
course.
Basic as well. That's
Yeah.
actually really easy.
Yeah, I had to
Good.
take an introductory course back in the day, and that's what they gave us.
Back in the day.
You know, I'm not young anymore. I was a kid, or I forgot the song. Scott, help me out.
No, you
I-
guys are old. You can't remember it.
I think it was too short. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's too short.
Back in the day, you know, I was young. I'm not a kid anymore. Something like that. But some days I
Oh.
wish I was a kid again.
Yeah.
I have no idea what
I'll
you're
look
talking
up
about.
Fraps cost.
Yeah. And then he starts going, remember Nintendo, Street Fighter, stuff like that. You know, everything that's like camp and old school.
It's Fraps is only $37. It's not that bad.
Yeah. I think my big concern was like how big the files were going to be and how quickly I could actually, if I was doing like AOS band videos, how quickly my storage would get.
The problem is I don't want to waste money, and buying Fraps is probably a waste of money because I probably wouldn't do a Let's Play, and I don't record videos very often.
It's not for profit. It's for entertainment.
Recording videos?
See, you've only got one video. Like, I put a bunch of videos on there and nobody watched them, but I know they're up there, and at least like the people on our server watched them and they got it, or they got entertainment out of it, so that was worth it to me.
Yeah, but like I don't think I would even do that. Like I don't think I would even upload videos or record them even.
That means you like assume that we're gonna die.
Who?
Ooh.
Server.
No, I don't think the server's gonna die. I'm just saying, I'm talking about like for Let's Plays.
Oh,
But there is the point, if I'm gonna record every month a base showcase, then perhaps I should just buy it.
yeah. I mean, it would make sense. I mean, it. Oh, that was good. I mean,
What are the chances you're gonna be doing that though?
and to be honest, I think once every month is kind of too far apart. I mean,
Once a week, man.
these people are on here every day. You
How
know.
about bi-weekly?
Right, but here's the
There you
problem
go.
with that is because, like a lot of them aren't ready right now. So, and you need to give people time to, make it good and stuff. Plus, we'll be letting new people on sometime, probably tomorrow. To be honest, I'll be opening up the Reddit forum again, Reddit application, and let 5 or so people on.
Well, the thing you could also do, I don't know if they'd ever come on, but people that were originally on the server, if you could get them to come on and just like give you a tour of their base real quick as a one-time off thing. Like you could get several people to fill the gap. I know I got 2 bases.
I might do the first monthly thing as my own base.
That sounds good.
Monthly
So to
base.
brag about himself.
Yeah, selfish is good.
Just to set a benchmark so that other people, when I go to do theirs, they can show, kind of see what I am expecting.
You know what would be good is if you had like one of us take a tour of your base. Like
That's a
somebody interviews you and then you're the interviewer from then on, like it's your show.
That's a good idea. That's a better idea than I had. Let's do that. Pun?
I like the idea of like you interviewing the person. They take you on a tour, but you're conversing with them the entire time.
I think the interviewer should be Kevin. And then like at the end he kills you.
And then he steals your stuff. And then he asks,
robbed the entire base.
And
Then-
bans you.
then he asks, "Can I raid your chest too?" Like, since you're dead, can I take your stuff?
How many diamonds do you have? I mean,
Like, there's this thing on the internet. It's Jerry Seinfeld's done. It's like comedians in cars getting coffee.
But then the question is, who would record, me or you?
the official cameraman is obviously Adrian.
Well, I can record you for that one. If you decide to purchase whatever video capture thing, obviously then whoever you did after that, you'd be the recorder. Unless you needed me to follow you guys around.
Well,
Yeah,
I would like to.
I think you were going to be the original official cameraman, Adrian. So
Yeah.
Froe can
Well-
interview. He's on camera.
Well, that's if he didn't purchase the camera equipment. Or
Well,
the
what I'm thinking is it's going to be that, it could always just be my perspective, just to be easier.
Yeah, if you're
And
going to be
like-
talking and you're going to be saying stuff like, "Oh, what's this?" You don't want me to be like running behind like, "Okay, what are you looking at?" and following you around.
Right.
Like I could do that, but if you're going to purchase the equipment, then it's not necessary.
Yeah.
Yes, spend the
for
30
the
bucks.
first one, we could do my perspective as well, and then you ask the questions and I answer. I think that would be easiest too. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah, that'd be fine. Well, you've got 4 or 5 bases, so where are you really starting?
I would do the only base the main base I have.
By the way, Froe's prison, is that done or did you give up on that?
Let's
I'll
not
put more work into that
Bro, you got
than he
so
is.
many stuff in your prison, by the way. You have like diamonds and TNTs and everything.
Fro-
That's my
Yeah,
stuff.
you got so many
It's not. I don't think it's mine. I think it's news. Yeah.
You know the one that's finished? That one's mine.
I'm gonna go
The
check
one
it.
that's like a quarter way done, that's Froze.
Okay.
Fro is actually a marker hoarder, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, no joke, I put more work in that prison than he did.
yeah,
He-
you did more work in, but
You have spammed this server of markers. It's
yeah. Well, I've
disgusting.
been around the longest. Of course, I'm gonna have the most money.
You're like Fro's second base, Fro's second consideration of a third base. He's like, I might like this spot, but I'm not sure, but I'm gonna label it anyway.
Well, I told you guys that all those horses were in a plane. That I didn't even see it until after I was almost done taking all the horses.
Yeah.
The far
If
edge
you
of
look
the
at my
plane.
area, Fro's second base, Fro's mining ravine, Fro's castle,
Where's your witch
Fro's
farm?
1.6 base, Fro's witch hut.
It's just it's beautiful.
I have like 4 bases.
And then
No,
Froe's
I think-
prison.
That's my. Yeah, Froe's prison.
Which direction is Froe's prison? North?
Fro has a lot of possessions on the server.
You going to the
Oh.
prison?
People talk about how, like... Yeah, I'm going to the prison just to steal everything of yours.
No, I'm going to the prison.
Yo, hold up. Are we raiding your prison?
No.
I want
Oh, no.
Yeah, and yeah, do not bother going to Techno's base, Kevin.
I know. I already asked the agent if his stuff was still there. Agent said Froe destroyed it or something. You know, so, God damn it.
Fury ass. He was on it.
You heard that right. We got to look out for Asian too, because he checks out dead people's bases.
I mean, his hobby is not as bad as mine.
That's too bad about Techno still, though. Like, when I caught him doing that, I was kind of sad for a little while.
Yeah, we know.
I mean, gave me 2 stacks of diamonds, but I was disappointed about it.
I have not been looking at the chat at all. You
Me
guys,
either.
you guys could have been like just trolling us, and we would have never known.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to chat, but...
Well, I just saw Shoes' comment because his name shows up in green.
No, he is replying to what I just said earlier.
I was actually checking out the server on my phone earlier today at lunchtime. I didn't realize I could access the Dynamap from my phone.
I really love how popular the server has been lately.
Yep.
This
Good.
whole summer, actually, basically. That was a very good idea, advertising it, I think. We got lucky that we didn't have any bad eggs. But we did show that we can handle bad eggs, Techno.
Wait, I don't have a pause button.
Who cares?
We're not here.
Sucks.
We're not here to name bash. I don't have a pause button. I'm gonna have to cut that.
I'm not name bashing.
I know, but the other thing is too that we've kind of gotten a little too lucky in the way that everybody that's on our servers regularly is on like every freaking day.
I know, but that's just because of the summer.
It's kind of freaky that way. It kind of dislodges the numbers or makes it seem different than it really is.
Like, we have a lot of people that play every day, but in reality, we don't have that many people.
No, we have
Just
like
play every day.
we have 15 to 20 people and 10 to 12 play a day.
I'll be honest though, once winter hits, I stop playing.
Yeah, you're just stupid.
I only play during the summer. Yeah, I don't know why, I only play during the summer. Like, I have 3 bases in 3 years, pretty much. Like, every summer, I start a new base.
I'll just start spamming you on Skype.
Yeah, I try to get him to play. He'll play for like 2 minutes and be like, meh.
Me, I'm done.
You're seasonal.
I don't play as
I am.
much.
No joke.
I mean, I have a lot more downtime in the winter. Because it's the winter and it sucks here in Minnesota.
Snowmobile.
I don't play as much because I get seasonal depression.
So wait, Fro, do you guys? You said like everybody has a boat. Do you guys have a boat?
No,
I don't have a
no,
boat.
having a boat's a stupid idea.
But you said like 1,000 lakes. Everybody has a boat, but your family doesn't have a boat.
10,000, get it right.
Well, 1,000 times 10.
We don't have a boat. Why would we have a boat?
Wait,
Yeah, we don't live by
Of
lakes.
course.
You're from
Actually, no.
Minnesota.
No, every like 3 out of 5 people have a boat,
Yeah, a lot of people have boats. So.
and then also like 3 out of 5 people own a truck. We're the highest truck-owning state in the country,
Trucks.
You know,
which is kind of weird actually, but because we're not like a hick or another state.
are you
we
saying?
are.
Oh,
There's
oh,
a
snap!
lot of people- There's
Oh,
a lot of people who like to think they are, but we're not.
Izzy marker right there. He hates people who have trucks. Thinks
Me?
they're hicks. I love trucks, dude.
I don't hate people. The only time I hate people who have trucks is when they come through drive-through and I can't hear them over it and they don't turn it off.
Oh, you mean they've got a loud muffler or something?
Yeah, they go.
They straight pipe
And I'm
the truck.
like I can't hear you over your crappy car here.
I was
Oh,
about to go. Scott's got a Jimmy, you know. A
You know,
GM's.
and then there's always the nice person who'll come in and they know it's loud and then they'll turn it off and I'll be like, oh thank goodness, because now I can hear you.
You guys
Oh, yeah,
don't.
I gotta pick up my horse at Ferrari's place.
Hey, Scott, is In and Out a Southern California thing only?
They're in Texas now, and they've been in Arizona for a while. And I think there's Vegas.
You should ship me some of that sometime because I heard it's very good.
Thought he just said shit.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I think Vegas is honestly your best opportunity.
Vegas, that's pretty far away.
Dude, Vegas trip, let's go.
Oh,
Yeah,
Only
Yeah, let's
if
go.
that's
Vegas.
going on,
Let's
don't
go
we?
to Vegas. Let's all meet up. Let's all
I
have
can't
a
afford
meet up.
Vegas.
We have to be 21, don't we?
You should
Uh,
probably be 21, dude.
to enjoy Vegas, yes. But
Yeah.
And
Oh.
then be rich as well.